mayonnaise. Sweet, sweet game. Last time, we killed a pointless lizard. And learned the secret desires of Dr. Thomas Light. This episode, we begin the final path to stopping the Reploid Rebellion once and for all. Is it Reploid or Reploroid? Now, to take on Sigma. But first, plot! I like Zero's reasoning here. I'll go in 10 seconds ahead of you and have all sorts of awesome battles and epic confrontations. You hang back and deal with the turtles and stuff. Thanks, Zero! Strictly speaking, much like the intro stage, damage isn't much of a problem here. Still, being gangbanged by turtles is just no fun. Ascape? No, we are not making that joke. Okay, flying platforms over a bottomless pit. I can do this. Shit! Nailed it. Fuck you, turtles! As stated previously, I played through this game 8 times. Every single time, it played out pretty much like that. Hella platforms are my kryptonite. Don't let my arch nemesis know. Oh yeah. Sweet, finally a showdown with Vile. Oh, hi Zero. You ever notice that the ratio that Zero butts in is oddly high? I'll be honest, I love Vile, the lovable purple psychopath. Maybe it's just the Boba Fett fan in me. Vile's original Japanese name is Baba, which can easily be translated as Baba. As in, Boba Fett.
Hang on, Vile is not based on Boba Fett. He's actually based on Bubba Zanetti from the first Mad Max movie.
What are you talking about? He is clearly based on Boba Fett. He has the T-visor and the Mandalorian armor and...
So he's purple, and his armor resembles nothing of Boba save the helmet, and plenty of helmets have the T-visor. His characterization even fits better with the psychotic world of Mad Max rather than the Star Wars universe.
You want to talk colors? His armor became green in Mega Man X8, the same color as Boba.
KG Inafune himself said Vile was based on Bubba Zanetti.
Fuck you and your logical answers! Shut up, the both of you!
Finally a chance at a real battle with Vile in his ride armor.
And it plays out just like the first time. I love that Vile's all, no, you sit over there. Thank God, saved by Zero again.
Emotion recharge!
AKA Traumatic Superpower Awakening on TV tropes. Technically, it's easier to hit Vile with the homing torpedo, but the rolling shield does more damage. Your front runner, nor even your bumpity boom, could save you from my deadly, deadly energy balloons, Vile. That sentence was not gibberish for like 3 of you. See you next 3.
Zero, no!
He'll be back by the next game. Really, when you think about it, Zero's kind of useless. He just kind of butts in to save you from Vile, and that's it. He seems mostly like his purpose was just to look cool and die. Until you realize he was supposed to be the main character. When you think about it like that, his appearances make more sense. He comes in and bests Vile in the intro. He spends the game gathering intel on Sigma, as in battling the Mavericks, only to have a second showdown with a more powerful Vile. In fact, a showdown between Zero and Sigma would make far more sense narratively speaking, even without the former history between the two of them. Sigma has little respect for X. He's just a rookie who means little. Well, Zero is the star hunter forced to face his former comrades and leader. Instead, it becomes a simple tale of an underdog bee hunter rising to his destiny. Which, don't get me wrong, works marvelously as you play through the progression of growing abilities and powers. Boosted by the gauntlet where the bosses who potentially gave you trouble earlier now pose no problem to you at full power. Basically, the game is still set up with Zero as the protagonist. We just see it from an outside perspective. And later plot in the series bears this out as we find out more about Sigma and Zero's shared history. Also, holy shit, did I take it up the ass in that last section or what? Oh, hi, Boomer. Bye, Boomer. I'll send the warmest regards to your brother, Gravity Beetle. I really like the detail in the remake where the second time you fight all 8 Mavericks, they're shown to have no personality whatsoever. Basically being robotic zombies resurrected by Sigma. It gives Reploid Death more weight and creates this creepy scenario where you must plow through their reanimated corpses. And it boosts Sigma's villain profile as he's willing to desecrate their bodies just to get at Zero. Oh, mean X. Fuck you, Metards, and your Think about helmets! This is a great little spot to recharge, as the mass of enemies works in your favor. Their drops heal you faster than they can damage you, and Lord knows you don't want to go through that door unprepared. And thus I lost all my arachnophobic viewers. The boss spider, with its ever-creative name, was originally a junk crusher. It was converted into a guardian for Sigma's palace as it was supposed to be an invincible machine. Unfortunately, a design flaw resulted in it exposing its weak point when receiving a shock. So basically it was designed by the Galactic Empire.
Baby spiders, get them off! Get them off!
Far more interesting than the name is the attack pattern, called Ghost Leg in China and Amodakaji in Japan. It's a type of lottery where you draw a number of lines representing participants along the top and prizes along the bottom. Then, adding a series of rungs across the lines, you create a ladder system. Various parts of the process can be hidden as you wish, or given over to participant selection. Then the participant follows their leg down till they encounter a rung, forcing them to follow that rung to the next line. This process continues down each leg and rung until all the participants have their prize. So basically it's an easy fight if you have a quick eye. Clearly, I do not. I don't care if you judge me for using the sub-tank. You fight this asshole in excess of 8 times and tell me you'd be fine with dying in front of the internet. Okay, the boss spider's dead. Thank God. And we continue deeper into Sigma's fortress. Could we possibly be fighting a wall next episode? I think we might. Tune in. But until then, be sure to like and subscribe. And head down to the comments to argue with the voices in your head about Boba Fett and Vile. See you in the next episode of Mega Man X. Or Baton. Or Baton. 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 Wooden. Baton. Meetin. Baton. Mootin. Baton. Meetin. Baton. Mootin. Baton. Mootin. Finally, Arf. Oh shit, I can't swirl it here. I can't swirl it. Oh god, I can't swirl it. I can't swirl it. It won't swirl. Oh my god, oh the humanity. Nailed it. Fuck you, turtles! Fuck you. Fuck you. What are you talking about? He's clearly based on Boba Fett. He has the thing. The thing. The thing. Thing. Rah, rah. Rah, 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 rah. Rah, 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 rah. Rah. No, yes, no, yes, no, yes! Can we all just get along?